Number 2 between PSG.LGD and Team Aster. LGD, it's an important match for them, young man.
It is, and well, they did bring it in the last game. It took them a while, but they ended up getting there, of course. With their super late game strategy, this time around a different nature. They're playing a Beastmaster. It's a lot more about the early mid pressure here, I would say, with Beastmaster Ember, together with Disruptor as well. So looking to kick it up a notch. And Aster, they have a bit more of the same, but they're going a little bit more late game oriented with the offlane Enigma, with a Terrorblade carry, and they are the ones to grab the ET this time. But my hero to watch for this game will always be the mid Shaker.
Second time we get to cast Sumail. Shaker did not go well at all in the first attempt. We'll see if he can make up for it.
We'll lose the clicking war against Y, so it will be a 2-for-2 trade-off.
See if he can make up for all the pub games that followed his performance where people tried to replicate something.
Well, if they lost, then they replicated it.
That is true. That's fair.
So maybe they failed to replicate it because they won. Anyway, this is a good lane for Shaker. He does very well against almost every single melee hero in the game, if not actually every single one. I don't know if there is a bad matchup. You just have way more damage than the opponent with Enchant Totem. You start getting levels in Aftershock. You can always guarantee last hits because of this. And it's cheap. So when you get Bottle, you can pretty much spam this ability with Bottle and Water Runes.
Oh, he missed one though. Uh-oh.
That's it. I'm unsubbing.
Okay, there we go. Back on track for some... no. Let's get the camera off of him. Unacceptable performance.
Wow. You have very high standards.
That's what Twitch chat does to you, Cinderin. They say CS lol and means you need to get every CS or else you're bad.
Yep.
And that's how we learn that everyone is bad at Dota, after all.
That's what's so amazing about the game. You can always be better, Shannon.
Yep, or worse.
Nobody ever has the perfect game because it doesn't exist.
That's why the Gaben... What's it called? Umbrella? Yeah, Gaben's Umbrella doesn't exist.
Oh.
It's never happened before. Where do you think I was going with that?
I don't know. Could have been anything, really. Mid lane is going to start mounting now in Sumail's favor with level 3 Undying, or yes, Earthshaker starts really...
Sorry, did you want to talk about Grab Ally already?
Pressure. Yeah, it's been a good minute and a half, so the time has come. Undying is being picked again. It's very refreshing for us to get a cast a game with Undying in it.
Well, like that. I used to not like watching Undying because he would be really annoying in the laning stage, maybe to get some kills, and he'd just fall off horribly. Like, he would just genuinely be useless. But now you got Grab Ally, which is always hype. Even when it doesn't work, it's hype, which makes it the coolest shard in the game. Which, again, please keep it with the same concept, but obviously you do need to nerf it in some other way. Every time you enter, takes half your mana out. There you go, Cinder.
Yep.
Only made 20 suggestions. One of them will be true.
Yeah, and 0 of them are good, actually.
Now, the one I said last game I think is actually going to happen, so I'd be surprised if it doesn't. They've given that treatment to everything like Centaur, the cart or whatever.
Yeah, it would at least make sense if it has the same limitations as other saves, right?
Yeah.
So that you can't pull people out of Chrono or put them out of Black
But it's less imaginative if they go that road. And cool. Less cool.
When I will be playing the Terrorblade against Beastmaster, which is a classic Terrorblade favored matchup. You do very well in the beginning. High armor, and against the Beastmaster you obviously can reflect him and get the attack speed aura, which is very nifty. But yeah, more so than anything, Beastmaster doesn't really pressure Terrorblade all that much. It's mainly up to the support to make this dynamic work. Well, Monet is pretty much playing more or less perfect waves here on the Terrorblade as we watch him.
Yeah, his CS is by far #1 at the moment. His counterpart in that Medusa is quite far behind. You're going to see the Blood Grenade with the meta being used, but Glimpse will keep him safe, at least from Terrorblade. Going to take a couple more attacks from Mr. Siamese Cat.
Still some decent poke overall. You want to put that meta to use instead of just having it available the whole time and getting absolutely nothing out of it, even if it isn't a kill. If you can force a salve, if you can do some damage, maybe bring all their tangos down, force them to use all their mana to fight back. Whatever it is, always better than doing nothing. Sumail will not be able to get a water rune here.
I have to say, Nothing to Say is doing quite well in the mid lane.
He definitely
it's basically even, and
it's close.
I mean, it's close enough that you're like, okay, this was a successful mid lane, I think, for now.
Stomp.
Echo Stomp sets up a bunch of stuff, including
First
Sticky
blood.
Bomb and Eidolons. Baboka gets first blood.
First blood! Start with a bang!
Remember when you voiced Techies?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
You had a very cool... Can you do that voice for us?
I don't remember it.
Yep. That's good. I think it was just your normal voice.
Yes, actually. I'm putting on a fake voice when I cast.
Yeah, true.
My real voice is like Techies.
Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
But yeah, I think... Am I wrong in saying that Nothing to Say is pretty happy with the state of affairs at the
I
moment?
would definitely say he is, yeah. This is going better than I expected.
Like, even the game that Sumail didn't have a good game overall, his landing stage was incredible.
Yeah,
Shiro
crushing.
takes the blood grenade and a lot of right clicks. The Echo Stomp will miss, though, and they're going to be able to bring him down surprisingly easily.
It looks funny when Dusa dies from 100 to 0 to Enigma plus 6 Eidolons. That was just his entire health bar gone in half a second when they all hit simultaneously. Yeah, good start for Aster. Getting off on the right foot in this game. Enigma having a good lane. I mean, all three cores having good laning stages is definitely a healthy outlook for them on this game. And keep in mind, PSG.LGD's lineup is, as we talked about, pretty powerful in that mid-game portion with the pacing they can set. Nothing to say. Oh my
He echoed!
God.
He echoed!
Good.
What a dodge from Nothing to Say. My God. That was actually filthy. I mean, was he going to get that kill? I don't know if he gets that kill anyway, but...
I don't know if he kills him through 3 levels of Flame Guard, so I feel like that
my goodness, look at... That is quite a few creeps, I will say. My good, that's the highlight of the day. For sure, that was so sick.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say he probably survives, actually, but...
We'll pretend he wasn't.
Rick, I mean, Rick, it doesn't matter, right? It's just a super cool play no matter what to... First of all, have the confidence to go for that and then executing it. You're right back. Yeah, Tipping Planet. He's been annoying, taking the runes away from Sumail. And now, as a result of Sumail having to go back to base, Nothing to Say actually taking a net worth advantage in mid.
Up steering chains. Nothing to Say has come. He's going to get Echo Stomp under the tower, though. Has a Remnant. Has a little bit of space. Will be able to get out. Not exactly the gank he was hoping for, but perhaps he can reset.
Yeah, you got to get the hell out of here as Aster. Evacuate top lane. You know Ember's coming back on that Remnant.
Yeah, they will be able to get Siamese Cat at the very least. But their prized possession, the Terror Blade, will not be found in all likelihood. It's going to take a while to chase down this ET, but you have to think that one slight should do it. Oh! Oh!
Oh my God.
He's going to live! Oh my God!
Yeah, so Neo left that kill for NTS, but it's level 1 slight, not enough range, and then he thought he juked south because it missed, but no, it just ran.
They're still chasing.
Oh my God!
Is this even okay? No, they're going through the gate. I was gonna say, is it even worth to stick around that long? Instead, they're gonna come bottom.
Oh, he actually was gonna take the gate as well.
Nothing to Say. Finds the opening now onto Monet. Sticky Bomb's gonna slow him down a bit. Monet slowly burning to this Flame Guard. There's the slide again. Not enough. Is this going to happen to Nothing to Say again?
He has a Remnant.
In the span of a minute. Remnant's there. One more right click.
Another.
Meanwhile, XXS, all alone, will be traded off as well. They were able to find New during that engagement.
Yeah, big rotation from NTS here. Taking that gate from top lane to the bottom really caught them off guard and got them a couple of really big kills. It's 2 cores that he found in the same lane there. Terrorblade. Not really sure why Aster had the hero distribution that they did at that point in time, but maybe they were going for a transition where Terrorblade goes bottom and Enigma is meant to move, but they were just in the middle of it when he connected their Sumail.
Yeah, they know he doesn't have Echo. He just used it to kill off the Beastmaster. Fissure, but no actual follow-up. Searing Chains are continuing to kite Sumail. He wants to try to get a kill onto this Undying. decent position to try to avoid the blast off, but in the end, still gets caught. And they'll leave that one for Sumail.
Here comes NTS. Not going to pursue any further. So Sumail with a full level advantage now over the Ember.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
And 600 net worth to boot. That Beastmaster kill, very big. Gonna dodge that stomp easily. And the burn is enough. In the meantime, Monet killed Planet somehow.
Oh my god, that Enchant Totem. Half HP essentially out of nothing to say. All it takes is one stun. Sumail working on the Blink Dagger so that he can be the one to actually get an initiation off. Perhaps catch nothing to say off guard. And in terms of, this is the one thing we haven't talked about, is the Medusa and the counters to the Medusa from Aster. Do you think they've picked the proper heroes to be able to do so? I mean, we have seen Enigma against her. That's HP percentage damage though, right? The Midnight Pulse, actually it's not very good.
Yeah, it's pretty weak, I would think.
It's nothing to say. And Why You Smile teaming up to try to take out Sumail. He doesn't have Echo Slam for another 8 seconds. It looks like he's going to get caught out.
He's a dead pig.
It's Why You Smile gets credit for that one.
I don't think their lineup is particularly good against Medusa, but it's also not terrible. Like, Black Hole is always going to be an X factor when you play with Terrorblade. He can do a lot of single target damage. You have the ET Aura, you have Techies. Techies ET is a pretty nasty support duo because of how much magic damage Techies does under the ET Aura. So I definitely think they can deal with the Medusa, even if she does get farmed. But I wouldn't say it's like outstanding.
We have seen instances, I think it was earlier in the patch, and I'm guessing we're not going to see that here from Monet, but we have seen Terrorblades actually pick up Diffusal in this patch. Do you think that that is potentially a thing he'd want to do? Or just stick to the standard tried and true?
I don't know if it's good enough. I feel like you actually need a lot of stats on Terrorblade this game to not be on the receiving end as well. There's some decent damage from Ember, Beast, and Disruptor together combining their spells, so you might want to go just some sort of Manta Scotty build, or... but we'll see. Sanjin Yasha is also a possibility again, similar to last game.
There is Searing Chains. That would be pretty annoying for him. There's nothing to say. A Mithril Hammer away now from Maelstrom. Yeah, Monet just opting for the Yasha to start, and we'll see what he ends up finishing a little bit later. And XXS, he goes for Helmadam. So we've seen a lot of different builds from just a few Enigmas in this tournament. You think this is this one makes sense?
It's okay. I'm not particularly impressed with it. I mean, you don't have the best ways of killing it from the Radiant side, I suppose, but you're probably going to get outpaced by the Beastmaster's Overlord anyway. He's going to put more pressure on the map than you are. The alternative was to go something like teamfight items like... okay.
Oh, Echo Slam from Sumail showing off that Blink Dagger. Elder Titan ult not going to connect, and nothing to say, and can now reset. And they find a glimpse onto Sumail inside that kinetic field. Do they have the damage, though? Blood Grenade's there. No cancel for the TP, though. As he will get away. Why You Smile. Surrounded, and still wants to chase, apparently. Nothing to say, setting this up with a Remnant. But the Black Hole comes out only onto one. It's instantly canceled to the Static Storm. Very nicely played. And the glimpse back will force XXS to go back to the fountain. Baboka now getting chased up as Sumail blinks in with the Enchant Totem. Double Enchant Totem even, and that's enough to kill off Nothing to Say. So the surprise factor from Sumail, well, was that really that much of a surprise that he respawned?
Truly.
They knew he had Blink.
Yeah, I guess NTS didn't expect the double enchant, though, as you said, so. They get a little bit of a counter kill, but still overall nicely played by LGD, the way they set that up with the Disruptor Static to stop Black Hole immediately, as you said, into the Roar and every follow-up there. But at least with the Shaker return kill onto the Ember, it ends up being quite even. In this meantime, Terrorblade is... where is Terrorblade, actually? Oh, he's in the triangle. I see. He's just farming. And here comes Sumail. Donk. Fissure. It was only one enchant.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
He blink enchanted it immediately.
Okay.
But the Fissure and the combo was enough. Sumail.
Speaking of Sumail, a lot of damage applied to him right now. He's on the other side of the Fissure, but nothing to say. Slight is more than enough. Blast off now onto New. He's going to drop shortly after, so it's a 1-for-1 to start. But the Techie's going to be cleaned up quite easily from nothing to say. XXX completely outnumbered as Shiro made his transition over. So 3 quick kills in favor of PSG.LGD.
Yeah, the problem here for Aster is their lineup isn't actually particularly strong right now, but they keep forcing fights as 4 without bringing Monet. I don't think
they're
they're...
find a 4th.
I don't think they're inherently favored trying to fight like this. You're fighting into Tombstone, Ember, Beastmaster, Disruptor? Like, these heroes are stupidly strong right now, and on top of all of that, Shiro is involved. So I really dislike Aster's approach for the last few minutes of just kind of running their heads against a wall and playing under LGD circumstances. But in a way, it makes sense, because it's what we criticized Aster for in the past, right? Is that they're playing a bit too slow, and now that we've complimented them on upgrading their pacing. But in this game, they don't have the draft for it, and they're brute forcing the same style anyway. So a little bit of a disconnect, maybe, between playstyle and strategy is going to cost them.
And your thoughts on Earthshaker so far?
Planet.
It's Malefice onto Planet. He has plenty of heroes nearby. Pavis is himself. Or no, that's not on him.
Oh, Blastoff's gonna miss. This could be a great fight for LGD.
Trying to take out the Tombstone right now. Sumail kind of stuck in a weird spot. He's just slowed perpetually right now by that Tombstone. Sumail gets glimpsed back, uses his Echo Slam. It's enough to get him a triple kill somehow. Oh my goodness, that looks so bad for him. Holy Jesus, Sumail, right before dying, decapitates the head off 3 heroes of PSG.LGD, including the Medusa.
Thanks, Planet.
Wow.
Holy shit, that glimpse wasn't even necessary for the kill. He literally killed his team. Medusa is meant to be a tanky hero. Look at her health.
Oh my
She has almost full mana.
Look at how many creeps and zombies and...
Oh my god. This glimpse is...
Oh. Oh.
Oh my.
Jeez, Static Storm was just a little late as well. Sumail can't believe it either. He was so screwed.
That was a straight up gift from Planet there. A rare mistake from him on Disruptor is going to cost them. Fortunately for him, there's a bit of leeway for error as the last few minutes went well for LGD, but went from 4K to 1 there. Sumail making some serious progress on the Ags now.
I was just going to ask you, what do you think of Earthshake? He's been a bit underwhelming.
Yeah, he has. But Disruptor is great.
Agent Disruptor.
Boy. Yep.
Sumail now only at 1,200 away from Aghanim Scepter. But the reason I was going to bring him up is because this hero, it feels like you get some good matchups mid, especially against melee. It does feel like you really need to get off to a decent start to continue the snowball. Because in the game, it's only been a couple games that we've seen, but it feels like a hero that falls off a bit.
Fissure.
Yep. Well, 1 enchant totem. Second will not stun.
Not black holing there. Surprising.
On the other side, we have the Roar with the Ancient Granite Golem.
Surely he had time to black hole there. I don't know. Like, I feel like that's a kill on the Ember for XXS, but I guess he got cold feet, was worried he was going to miss.
Well, there's no AA in the game.
Good one.
Thank you.
There it is. It was the good one time of the day.
You haven't had anything good so far.
That's actually nice. If you haven't said good one, that means it's been tolerable today.
Tolerable for whom?
Here we go. Roche losing to a zombie and a zookeeper and a golem. And here comes Shiro. Oh, you guys are doing Roche? Wonderful.
Snake Lady.
I would like an Aegis, please.
Aster, they're smoked up and actually walking in that direction, but not nearly close enough. And Shiro, he's going to have his butterfly in just like a minute or two.
He's showing bottom, so if a fight breaks out here, it's 5-on-4.
Sumail, Echo Slam available again.
Oh.
We got the Enchant Totem. Instead, there's a Static Storm placed. Do they actually want to fight this without their Medusa is the question. And Sumail, he's going to get glimpsed again. This one not as far as before.
This time everyone
is very cautious this time. And Sumail ticking slowly away, but why you smile? He's the pickup for Aster. Sumail actually does end up dying to Nothing to Say, who comes in from the south. So a good pick-off from there, from him.
Oh, a nice timing from the
Blast-off connects, but plenty of remnants up for him to get away.
Oh, that was a great blast-off. That was basically exactly when he came out of Slight, but as you say, no follow-up. That was so funny to watch them glimpse Sumail. And
everyone runs away.
Abort! They ran the hell away from him that time. They learned their lesson.
This is that reminded me of something that's going to interest almost nobody. There was a time where Shaquille O'Neal, you know who that is?
Yeah,
he was on the Phoenix Suns, and he was really overweight at the time. And he went to get a ball from out of bounds, like he was diving for it, and he like rammed into a bunch of fans, and it was like this big thing. The next time he tried to do it, the entire bench just cleared out, completely empty, and he didn't end up diving. He just stood there. He's like, huh. There's a hilarious scene. You can look that up on YouTube if you're interested, which no one is, of course. As Scotty online for Monet.
Yeah, his game has been pretty good. I mean, he's progressing. So, a good pace here. Obviously, quite a bit faster than average here, but keep in mind, Terrorblade did not finish a Manta first this time around, so... But yeah, the damage amount's pretty pitiful from both carries. Not really too surprising, though. I mean, it's Medusa and Terrorblade. They know where to be. It's in the jungle. In the jungle.
The mighty jungle.
Sumail gets glimpsed tonight. Uh-oh.
Oh, Sumail gets Enchant Totem instead.
Yep.
Shiro, he's got the Aegis, of course. They're draining his mana ever so slowly, and he cannot get Stone Gaze off.
Help inbound, probably too late.
He'll try to get it off immediately, but the black hole prevents it. And he's not going to have mana again. The Echo Slam comes out. Static Storm is trying to buy a little bit of space. Shiro extremely low. Solar Crest applied to him. And now he's going to survive. They turn this around onto the Terrorblade instead. And Shiro gets a kill on top of all of that. Sumail will drop as well. A full team wipe off of the Aegis.
How the hell did he
How?
Run? That butterfly, he must have
evaded everything.
You said he doesn't react. He had a smirk there. That was a
facial
smirk.
Animation activated.
That was a smirk moment from Shiro.
Oh, now they can steal the Tormentor.
I cannot believe he didn't die there. That is actually just flat out ridiculous. And I know it's a Medusa with an early butter, but still, come on.
Grab ally.
So this first kill, very cleanly executed. And it's also, consider the fact that, what did they use here? So 1 mine. Okay, they are using 2 proximity mines for the first kill, right? And they do have 2 here.
Yeah.
How does he not die here? Splitter, black hole, 2 mines.
They have Echo still. Uses at the end.
Echo, as he should.
The Solar Crest.
It's incredible he lives here. My God. I mean, that's just a game-defining moment, right? This was somewhat in reach for Aster, and now they just got team-wiped and lost their Tormentor and the tower.
Yeah, huge gold swing. 12K lead right now. He's like, yeah, Medusa's balanced.
I can't believe it.
No problem.
I actually just can't believe it. Remember, she got nerfed.
She was just nerfed.
This hero was even better than this. Oh my God.
I mean, to be fair, we did say they didn't pick any mana burners, which is a pretty important component to countering this
that
hero.
is true. Glimpse onto Monet.
Yep, they're going to ignore him, although Nothing Stays coming. Tombstone is placed. That's the grab ally onto Why You Smile. I mean, they're continuing to cancel this Blink Dagger as they kill off 2 of Aster's supports.
Blast off, not called Suicide Squad attack anymore, but that's literally what he just did, though. So just blasted off into the enemy team and gave them a bonus kill.
What is that icon?
Quite hopeless.
Is that the grab ally icon?
Which one?
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh my, I've never seen the icon. Wait, is that like a different, is that how it always looks? That is the laziest art I've ever seen. I could literally make that. Oh my goodness. Not only is the name basic, the icon is as well. It doesn't fit any of the other. Okay, anyway. It's a bit triggering. That's okay.
You love this spell. You have to talk it up.
I do love it. And the icon's terrible.
I'm glad you found another way of
I want grab ally just to be a big hand. That's it. You can reuse the high 5 icon. I'm fine with that.
What about the return Astral Spirit icon? How do you like that? It's 2 Pac-Mans and an arrow.
It kind of fits his other
mid tower is a goner.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, we can have an icon tier list someday.
K lead out of nowhere.
Yep.
That's
I mean, even if they did kill the Medusa, they were still team wiped, I think, either way, right? So
yeah, they were definitely in a quite compromised position from all the spells they had to use for it. The thing is, it's like usually when a team gets 5-0'd in a team fight, you can point out a clear mistake. I don't really blame Aster for going for that. I feel like there was no way to know that that was not going to be enough. Like, sometimes you just gotta trust your gut. They used their spells pretty well. So, just wild.
Yeah. My question to you is, Earthshaker Shard not good anymore? Is this more of a support Shard?
I think it's okay, but...
I mean, I remember when they nerfed it because it was way too good, but...
Yeah.
You know.
I would agree it's mainly a support Shard, yeah.
All right, they're knocking.
What Shaker, at least mid Shaker, primarily focuses on is jumping around and hitting people more so than using fissure and repositioning, right? You want to have everything that you can so that you can just jump in and stay in. And that might be a story for another day, as rainbow Medusa shots are...
Yep, very pretty, actually. Providing a lot of color to this commentary, because you're not providing any yourself as a color commentator.
So much. This is one of those, what's that? This was from a cache, right? Where every item had this, like, crystal glow or something. Okay, the settings on this computer is not allowing me to...
No, they got rid of that.
How is it you do it? What do you press?
I think they got rid of it.
Showcasing on heroes?
Well, I mean, you can zoom in with this showcase, but you can't... I don't know if you can look at their
yeah, but how do you
cosmetics?
Showcase? How do I showcase?
It's like I think?
No.
Okay, Searing Chains onto 2. Very important conversation during a team fight, as always. Roar onto XXS. And nothing to say with the BKB is basically invulnerable on the back line.
In we go. Glimpse on Monet.
But Boca looks to be very dead, and Monet stuck inside the kinetic field. He will drop as well as this game. Sumail gets 1 kill, but this game is looking way out of reach for Aster all of a sudden. After that one failed attempt to kill that Medusa, this game has just looked mega hard for them. And now Shiro and company
is minimum 2 lanes.
Absolutely.
They only have 2 buybacks, and those 2 heroes cannot do anything about Medusa without any backup here. PSG.LGD with the Beastmaster aura will go to work. They even have the Frenzy from the Thunderhide. Shiro's attack speed and the Solar Crest. Give him a bit more, boys. Where's the Moonshard at?
Yeah, somebody buy him a Moonshard.
Yeah. Some pretty good attack speed, I must say. I do like myself a nice little machine gun with arrows.
One of the few heroes that can go high ground without having Aegis and not really worry about dying in the games that we've watched.
Yeah.
How often has there been a hero going high ground without Aegis? Like, honestly. It's so rare.
Yeah, it's not been much. Definitely.
Feels like you have to kill like a regular carry 2-3 times just to get through this Medusa effectively.
Yeah.
Pretty insane.
At least.
So 2 sets of racks for PSG.LGD would now support a 25k lead. We'll see if they... I mean, Roche is up, so you might as well do it. As if they continue on to win this game, they will secure themselves top 2 with Bet Boom, I do believe.
They will secure themselves top 1. Bet Boom can tie with Gaming Gladiators.
Oh wait, PSG.LGD has only lost once right now.
Yes,
okay.
So they will be 6-1.
Yeah. Okay.
And Bet Boom are 5-2, and Gaming Gladiators are 4-2, and they have to play EG. So
there's going to be a tiebreaker regardless.
Yep, and it might be a tiebreaker for 2nd, and it might be a tiebreaker for 4th.
Oh, look at this Radiant advantage. They need to rebalance the map.
Unbelievable. Nice selection bias there.
Seems like when you have Beastmaster, you have control of the runes a little bit better.
Seems like when you just own the entire map.
Or you're just winning.
Yeah. That's actually a fair point. The only times in our cast that we've seen Radiant with a bounty advantage is when they're totally trashing the... Otherwise, we've seen Dire being behind and still having more bounties. But this time around, not so much. Roche will be claimed.
Number 2 only.
And how on earth are Aster going to kill Shiro twice? They did it the last time almost by using 5 heroes and getting the first kill for free. This time there's going to be backup there.
And the hilarious thing about that engagement bottom is Stone Gaze was never cast.
Yeah.
If he gets that off, he's free.
Yep.
Plain and simple. And Sumail's Earthshaker looks like it will probably fall short again. It is exciting to watch, though. There's something about a core Earthshaker that just...
It's a fun
Very
hero.
exciting.
I'm always happy to see Shaker picked.
Shiro blinks in, looking for Baboka, who will... Well, he was wiggling his butt like Shaquille O'Neal cat meme. As they're going to find Mr. Monet. He's down for 50 seconds. And with that, they should be able to open up for these Mega Creeps. Sumail looking for an opening, but again, it's 4v5, not including Aegis, not including Cheese. Blink Daggers continuing to be canceled as the Mega Creeps are coming. And you can see the spacing out from PSG.LGD, not wanting to stand next to the creep wave, other than Why You Smile, because he has Grab Ally. And that is Mega Creeps for PSG.LGD. Baboka will fall. No GG's yet, because Sumail really wants to use Echo Slam one more time, understandably, of course. Very satisfied. Okay, they call it GG. Use that Echo Slam. There's the black hole. There's the Echo Slam. All right, just as I thought.